It was an eyeball-to-eyeball sitting arrangement as representatives of the organized labor and the federal government met to deliberate on the new minimum wage. Labor is pushing for a living wage of 494,000, while the government is proposing a sustainable minimum wage.
Labor had agreed to come back to negotiating table with the understanding that the president has been reached and is committed to making sure that the new minimum wage negotiation is concluded.
60,000 is a no-no, and we'll have to go into it, and get a proper minimum wage for Nigerian workers.
With the ongoing negotiations, the tripartite committee are hopeful all parties will shift ground. The industrial action by the organized labor has seen businesses and other economic activities come to a halt across the nation, with banks, airports, schools, hospitals, and even electricity shut down.
The loss is not quantifiable for now, but I do also know that we need to recover. All of us, the federal government, the organized labor, and the organized private sector need to come together so that we can build our nation once again in line with the commitment and with the vision of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
At the end of the meeting, the atmosphere seemed to have switched from a boxing ring to a boardroom, with both parties agreeing to keep negotiations going for the next 1 week. One thing is certain: the government has agreed to review the minimum wage of 60,000 to an undisclosed figure, with an assurance that no worker will be victimized as a result of the industrial action.
You could see that in the agreement, there's a commitment that they will do much more than, higher than the 60,000, using the exact words in the agreement, higher than 60,000. So with that commitment coming from Mr. President, we felt that, okay, let's go back to the tripartite committee that is vested by law to discuss the minimum wage. Because if we had discussed it here, for example, is not backed by law. So what is backed by law is that tripartite committee where you have government, organized labor, and organized private sector.
We have had a very realistic and patriotic meeting, and the results will be very, very manifest soon.